guys, so I'm just going to run through a quick roundup of the third test match. We seem to be going back and forth in this test series, from South Africa playing horrifically badly to brilliantly to horrifically badly. Their batting at the Oval was, to put it bluntly, embarrassing. They let a guy on debut who bowls nothing better than good lines and lengths get the better of them. They showed no fight, no technique in that first innings, and I do not accept Faf's argument saying that the conditions were just very tough on that second evening. This is test match cricket. It's meant to be tough. It's meant to test your resolve, your character, your skill, your technique. This is what test match cricket is for. They just were not up for it. Bavuma, Elgar, KG and Morkel all showed throughout that test match that it was not the minefield they all thought it was. Faf had a terrible test match, and I hate to say this, but it coincided with his wife's visit. This goes back to my argument that Wags are a distraction, and Faf was certainly distracted in that test match. Faf also needs to learn how to use his bat, because getting out twice in that test match, LBW, not offering a shot is unacceptable. His captaincy also left a lot to be desired in that test match. That was evident by the fact that Quinton came up at 4, especially in the second innings. When South Africa had to bat time and overs, he sends in an aggressive stroke maker. That was not appropriate. Faf and South Africa are hell-bent on sticking on plan A. They cannot switch gears onto plan B. I know Quinton likes to bat at 4, but that doesn't mean he should bat at 4. They need to look at the match situation and see if it's logical that he bats at 4. If they are 200 for 2, by all means, put him up the order. If they're 20 for 2, no. Faf needs to take responsibility, come in at 4 and lead from the front. His leadership and responsibility was severely lacking, and that was disappointing for me. Philander was ill for a lot of that test match, and I felt so sorry for him that he had to be hospitalised. But despite being ill, he still bowled beautifully on day 1. Who knows what may have happened had he been able to bowl for the whole of day 1. And on that same note, Elgar played a fantastic, beautiful test match, gritty innings. He got a fantastic fighting 100. He was battered and bruised, but he kept fighting. Who knows what may have happened had Amla or Faf or someone been able to stay with him at the other end. But this is cricket. It's a cruel game, and we can't live on what ifs. Now, I would not pick Kuhn for the last test match. I would go with Markram. But Faf has said that they are sticking with Kuhn. They're giving him an extended run, which I guess they have to do. They pretty much shot themselves in the foot by picking him in the first place, because now they are forced to pick him for the final test. And look, I hope he does well. I hope he gets some runs and proves all his critics wrong. I don't know what South Africa are missing at the moment, whether it's passion, hunger or resolve. Whatever it is, if they want to come out of this tour with any sort of pride, they need to find what they're missing and fix it fast. I hate being critical of South Africa, but the reason I'm critical is that I know they can do better. I hate seeing them perform like this. I want them to prove to the world they deserve to be the number 2 side. I know they have match winners in their side, and I want these match winners to start proving to the world they deserve to be there in the side. I want South Africa to do well. I know they can do well, and I certainly hope they will prove everyone wrong and win the last test match. So let's see what happens. Till then, that stumps.